The art of being wise is knowing what to overlook.
The greatest discovery of any generation is that a human can alter his life by altering his attitude. Act as if what you do makes a difference. It does. We are like islands in the sea, separate on the surface, but connected in the deep. To change one's life, start immediately. Do it flamboyantly. No exceptions. The greatest weapon against stress is our ability to choose one thought over another. Whenever two people meet, there are really 6 people present. There is each man as he sees himself, each man as the other person sees him, and each man as he really is. Be not afraid of life. Believe that life is worth living, and your belief will help create the fact. If you can change your mind, you can change your life. Whenever you're in conflict with someone, there is one factor that can make the difference between damaging your relationship and deepening it. That factor is attitude. The great use of life is to spend it for something that will outlast it. The deepest principle in human nature is the craving to be appreciated. Nothing is so fatiguing as the eternal hanging on of an uncompleted task. We don't laugh because we're happy because we laugh. Our view of the world is truly shaped by what we decide to hear. If you believe that feeling bad or worrying long enough will change a past or future event, then you are residing on another planet with a different reality system. If merely feeling good could decide, drunkenness would be the supremely valid human experience. If any organism fails to fulfill its potentialities, it becomes sick. Genius, in truth, means little more than the faculty of perceiving in an unhabitual way. Religion is a monumental chapter in the history of human egotism. Philosophy is an unusually stubborn attempt to think clearly. The aim of a college education is to teach you to know a good man when you see one. A sense of humor is just common sense, dancing. We have to live today by what truth we can get today, and be ready tomorrow to call it falsehood. When you have to make a choice, and don't make it, that is in itself a choice. A man has as many social selves as there are distinct groups of persons about whose opinion he cares. He generally shows a different side of himself to each of these different groups. Your hopes, dreams, and aspirations are legitimate. They are trying to take you airborne, above the clouds, above the storms, if you only let them. There is no more miserable human being than one in whom nothing is habitual but indecision. None of us are ever who we were yesterday. There's nothing so absurd that, if you repeat it often enough, people will believe it. All religions and spiritual traditions begin with the cry, "Help." We know the meaning so long as no one asks us to define it. A great many people think they are thinking when they are merely rearranging their prejudices. Acceptance of what has happened is the first step to overcoming the consequences of any misfortune. Everybody should do at least 2 things each day that he hates to do, just for practice.